Welcome to the Wakefield Doctrine, the theory of clocks, Scots, and Rogers. This is a Thursday video post. We will be doing it in 3 parts to keep it simple and short. The first part of this will simply be current events in our topic for today. The second part will be a continuation of the first part. And the third part, big surprise, will conclude our videotape today. I'll try to keep it down to 3 minutes per, if I can find a sense of time. It's about 9:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. News is simply we're looking to do another video chat Friday. I'd like to move the time up. Our mainstay, Lizzie, she be in London and has a 5-hour disadvantage over the rest of us people here in the modern world. So we're going to try 7 p.m. this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. See how that plays. Let's, we'll try it. Let me know if Friday just doesn't work on a large scale, or if the time needs to be adjusted. We'll do what we need to do with that. These video chats are getting to be fun. I think I alluded to it in today's post. I'd like to think that they're live posts, live blog posts. We just don't have a way of transcribing and or reproducing them in a manner that would let us get some traffic out of it. So it's more of an event man than it is a blog post. But what the hell? The doctrine aspires to nothing if it doesn't aspire to finding new ways to do this thing of ours. And I appreciate everyone's enjoyment of this process that we're all engaged in. In fact, that was my Rogerian contribution for today. Getting ahead of ourselves, a big surprise there. There's such a thing called Rogerian expressions. It's a primary characteristic of the Rogerian worldview. So if you hear somebody saying that, you better put Roger up for the first of the 3 trials. And we'll come back to that part 2. Rogerian expression for me today was, I was thinking about, getting out on the day and writing and stuff. And I said to myself, well, Clark, that was your daily aspiration. That's it. Now, if you laughed, as I did, or chuckled, then that would be an indication of a Rogerian expression. Not first order Rogerian expression. Those only come from genuine Rogers. But what you'll see is, and I think I'll take a little extra time here. It's in the doctrine on the page on Rogers at the bottom. It will talk about Rogerian expressions, which are the aggressive misuse of words, language, words specifically. Rogers will do that. Not like Scots and Clarks will. Scots use words because, sometimes a rough sounds like a rough, and they don't care. It's do they have to bite you or don't they have to bite you? That's all that words matter to for a Scot. Clarks, well, we just make this shit up as we go along. But Rogers will use these words in a way that indicates deliberate intent and a pretty high degree of aggressiveness. I will give you the primal Rogerian expression, first noted and recorded back in the 70s. Roger, the progenitor Roger, and his wife at the time, Camille. Camille was in college at the time, graduate school, I believe, and she was very ambitious with her studies and such, and she was a first order Scot herself. So she arranged for a dinner party for professors. That's what you do in that milieu. And anyway, Roger's the Roger. So they're sitting down, and in the course of this grand dinner party, everyone is in attendance, and sparkling conversation reigned, and everyone was speaking. They were largely Rogers, I suspect, but they were academic Rogers. So anyway, it gets down to the point where everyone's having a good time. Camille, I believe, the story goes, said to Roger something to the effect, "Would you like some more mashed potatoes?" I think it was. And Roger looked up and luckily everything got quiet, and he said, no thank you, I think I'll surpass on that. And that's our first recorded rogerian expression. I'll leave it to you to think about the implications of how aggressive that was. I'll be back for part 2.